Finally, we have green day for the market. Tesla almost 8%, Amazon 6%, Google 4%. However, there's one stock went 100%. We talked about last live streaming on Friday when we hunted exactly around the 50 cent, which was the support, and hit $1 by today. We're going to discuss this stock, if there's potential for another jump for the $2 maybe, and the other stock visiting an important squeeze area for them. We're going to talk about the support, the squeeze area, and the profit taking. Only three things you have to know in order to make profit in stock market. So let's get right to it and start with our first stock, which is fnhc. If we go here on our video that we did on 14th of October, when we did this live streaming each Friday at 8 p.m. Paris time, what we suggest, we said if we held the 0.50, we're gonna have a price target around the 0.67, and the other one profit taking, you see it here, we said around the $1, which is almost 92%. We went over this profit taking and the price went down. So if we go back for the video and see the chart in 1 hour candle, boom, rejection, price closed below precisely around the $1. So what we should expect for fnhc, the resistance or the price that we should overcome around this area. Let me just lower our resistance area or breakout zone, which is the 0.96, and the bottom or the supports should be around the 0.67 cent. So now we don't want to go back to the 50 cents. However, we want to go back around this area. If we never overcome this 96, we're gonna go around the 67 cent, accumulate, then retest the breakout zone here, this 96 cent, in order to go to the $1.34 profit taking. Let me just check how much we can do again here. Almost 40% profit taking after we break the 96 cent and hold above it. Just make sure we need to hold like what we did before on Friday when we discussed in our live streaming. We need to hold the 50 cent, and guess what? We held the 50 cent perfectly above this level. We have mini tests even when the market closed. We just tested and hold it. Next up, we have Avct. We broke from the $2, which is an important level of resistance. What we said, the bottom should be above the $1.41. We have kind of double bottom, W shape here forming, and the breakout happened. So what's the game plan? We need to hold the $2 for Avct in order to go first around the $2.49. This will confirm everything and the price gravitation over the $3 and the $3.68. Next up, we have Mmtlp. This is by far the most heavily requested stock for us for the last week. That's why we have to do update today. The volatility is still a bit low, around the 600K. So that's why I didn't trade it for today, because we are below the 1 million. You see here the first two stocks that we talk about. The first one is fnhc is almost or over the 50 million, Avct around the 25 million. This one is just 600. So it's easy for me disqualified Mmtlp from my watch list because the volume is low. However, if the volume picking up in the coming days, we want to watch out for few things. First, the support, of course. The support now is around the $3.60. The bottom that we have a huge volatility, or the market maker bought actually, around the $2.80 near this AMA. So this should be the bottom for this year, actually, above the $2.82. The support in coming days to confirm a breakout from the $4.67 resistance is the $3.60. So if we gravitated here around this area above the $3.60, this test will be pretty soon. The breakout around the $4.67 will give us double top around the $7. So here we should take our profit if we entered around the breakout the $4.67. And again, we need to hold this current support above the $3.60 in order to see this reaction for Mmtlp. Next up we have AVYA. Oh man, what's going on? You see, we have a huge rejection coming up because we get near this resistant area or rejection area around our AMA. What we should expect, we need confirmation for a breakout around the $1.40 and holding above the $1.39. Because now if we still getting rejected and we don't hold the support, I don't like trading AVYA anymore, because the current support that should hold to have a breakout from this resistance is the $1.22. Simple, straightforward as possible. Fancy words about technical analysis and indicators, I don't like this, you know. So I just give you the simple as possible and the straightforward price action here on our Hunter channel, where the price support, if we don't hold it, just get out, simple as possible. If the price broke this level of resistance, this ascending line, you see it here, we got mini rejection, 1, 2, and this is potential the third. So if we get rejected, why are you buying? Because the price will gravitate down around the 0.90. Otherwise, if we broke this ascending line, hold above the $1.40, boom, we're gonna take our profit around the $1.68, then the $2.22. Lastly, we have AMC. What's going on with AMC, man? As we suggested last time, if we held the $5.94, we're gonna get near this testing area, which is the $6.82, the potential resistance. You see, when we get near this ascending line, new form ascending line, you see here rejection, rejection, and potential rejection there. So I will be ready now for AMC for another breakout, if, only if, holding this current support or bottom, if we don't want to go toward the $4.70, of course. Now we want the $5.94, which it held perfectly from the last week to make it our support, then break this ascending line and go to test the $6.80. This will be a good signal, first signal for selling for AMC to go to the $8. Breaking the $6.80, perfect. Holding, this will be the strongest signal for AMC starting to reversal and go toward the $8.13. Let me just check how much we can make here. Yeah, another 20%. We're gonna do update for AMC when we actually overcome the $6.80 to give you the updated price action for AMC and what the level we should watch out for. So hit the notification and bless the like button so you never miss any of my future update, and see you in the next video.